Hey VC, it's Greg from Three Dimensions of Music. I finally got around to it. Hey everybody, I know it's been a while. I figured I better do a proof of life video for all my VC friends. Um, I have a catch up video to do with you guys. Uh, RSD picks. I think it was a month ago or so, almost to Mother's Day. Went to my record store, waited in line like a fool, and was hoping to get everything I wanted. I was two that I didn't get: Eden's Children and what was the other one? Eden's Children and another psychedelic album. It's not important. I didn't get it. Anyways, I did get a couple of nice ones. I bought the Jerry Garcia Band. Don't Let Go. It's a four-record set. It's got Jerry Garcia, Donna Jean Gottschall, Keith Gottschall, John Kahn, and Ron Tutt. This was a concert in 1976, right before I graduated. I really wasn't into Jerry Garcia or the Grateful Dead at the time. It was more Black Sabbath and Deep Purple. But as I aged, I got into Grateful Dead and especially Jerry Garcia Band, and they released this past record store day. This is a four-record set. As you can see, if I can pull this up for you, it's like a booklet style with some very nice pictures. Hopefully, I'm holding up so you can see. And it's actually a excellent concert. It's very, uh, I think Sam St. John would just love this set. He seems like the kind of guy. There's a little Americana in this, a little folk, a lot of rambling, uh, jamming by Jerry. The singing, everything's perfect. It's a beautiful sounding set. I have no complaints, and it's like booklet form. It's really nice listen. I highly recommend it if you see it. And I know probably by now you'll probably get it cheaper than I did. That's the way that works. The other thing I only got a couple. The other one I got was Harvey Mandel. This is called The Snake. Harvey Mandel was a guitarist that played on Canned Heat. Canned Heat. So I picked this up, and the reason I did, I was kind of familiar with Harvey, what he was able to do, because I actually picked this set up a while back, and this is a Harvey Mandel. It's called a Snake Box, and if you can find this, I'll tell you what, you would absolutely love it. There's the albums. There's six albums. One of them's a live album. One of them's mostly covers, but done really well. But there's one in here. Let me pull these out for you. Obviously, there's a booklet that goes along with it. A small booklet about Harvey Mandel and his progressing through different bands at Canned Heat and what he did on his own. And I discovered him through this box set. And there's the first one, and there's probably somebody that may have these albums too, because they did all come out back in the early 70s, late 60s. This one here is called Baby Batter. Great name for an album, Baby Batter. If you look on YouTube and put in Harvey Mandel Baby Batter and give that a listen and give it time because it builds up, it's fantastic. A great song. This is this whole set is fantastic. Blues, uh, jazz fusion, rock. Uh, it's hard to pin it down for how much music is on here. Another was Games Guitars Play. Fantastic from front to back. Games Guitars Play. Obviously, here's the one I was referring to, the Snake, and this I think it was his first one. It's called Cristo Redentor. And there's a meaning to that, but I forgot what it is. But Cristo Redentor is the name of the album. That's his first debut. And then Righteous, and I believe he does a lot of covers on these. Some to include, I can't see, so it doesn't matter. The last one is a live, and they call it a trademark of quality collector's item. This is Live at the Matrix, and there's only 5 songs on here. You can see the names, but I'm telling you what, I would love to find this in vinyl. I doubt if it exists, but it just sounds fantastic. I can't tell you how good this CD is. I've been listening to it a lot. Harvey Mandel, Snake Box. Highly recommend it if you can find it. Who put it out? Purple Pyramid Records, a division of Cleopatra Records. Great stuff, honest to God. A couple of CDs I wanted to show you real quick. I think Steve Carlson, our friend who's now in Denver. Oh, by the way, happy Flag Day. You got Magilla Gorilla holding the flag. That's thanks to Steve at A is for Alice for the Magilla. I can't thank you enough, Steve. I remember Magilla Gorilla. I used to watch him. It's a perfect name for that. These 2 CDs I picked up a couple of weeks ago because of Steve Carlson. I watched him show this particular album, Tin Machine. I just came across both of these, and this is also Tin Machine 2. So I bought them both. The guy gave them to me for $5 for both, and they're like somebody's collection. There's this guy at the flea market he picked up some guy's collection in an extensive amount of Bowie, a lot of different good CDs. The Kinks. I have a bunch of Kinks I got that I'll show you at a later date when I get around to it. But Tin Machine, David Bowie, he went with these 4 guys, almost like a super group, but they only lasted for 2 albums and a couple of live concerts. So thank you, Steve Carlson, for that. I really enjoy these. I like when David Bowie does this kind of stuff. Another one I found, and I thought of 2 people when I saw this: the Old Goat, Don, and Rich. Tall 90, 98, 97, 96, 90. I always get that messed up, but sometimes Rich watches me. He'll know what I'm talking about. Jethro Tull, Nightcap. Very good CD. Great music on this. It's a 2 CD set, and it's called Nightcap, and I loved it. It was really good. Some guy had his Tull collection out there. Now, most of that Tull I had, but I didn't have the Nightcap, and I remember the Old Goat showing this. I'm pretty sure, and I think he liked it too. Real quick, I wanted to catch up on a thread. Show 5 debut albums that you have in your collection that you thought were very good. I looked through my collection, and I've looked at a lot of different artists, but I didn't have their debut albums. But I did pick out really quality 5 from what I had. The first one I'll show is the James Gang, Your Album. I was really surprised how good this is. This is the first record James Gang put out. This was Joe Walsh. Just a fantastic, and I think this is an original. It's on Bluesway Records. It sounds fantastic. I was surprised how good this record sounded. Bluesway, yeah, division of ABC. But if you find this record, don't pass it up. It's called Your Album, even a CD. Fantastic debut. Next one I picked for a debut, one of my all-time favorites, Billy Cobham. His first solo effort called Spectrum, and this album is what introduced me to Tommy Bolin. Tommy Bolin's on this album, and he just smokes, and so does Billy Cobham. Just a fantastic album, great debut album, Billy Cobham. Next one I found that one of the artists from Return to Forever, Al Di Meola, Land of the Midnight Sun. This guy just smokes on this album. I know he uses the word smokes a lot, but wow, these guys are something else. I bought this when I was a teenager, way back when I was into Return to Forever, which I still am. But I bought all his albums, and this was his debut, Land of the Midnight Sun, a real cooker. Next one is on the kind of like a jazz realm. It's Steve Kahn, Tightrope. This is his debut solo album. Steve Kahn was the guitarist that helped out with a lot of different people. Steely Dan. He was a session guitarist for a lot of different people. But some of the people that are on here with him on this is Jeff Mironov. Let's see, Don Grolnick, Bob James, Will Lee on bass, Steve Gadd on drums, Ralph McDonald, the Brecker Brothers. It's just an excellent, excellent album on Tappan Zee. Excellent album. Excellent listen. Every one of his albums, he did, I think, 3 or 4 of them. I got the first 2, The Blue Man and this one, Tightrope. Highly recommend for good guitar. Easy listening jazz, really. And then the last one, everybody knows this guy, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble. This was his Texas Flood. A great debut album. This one and Couldn't Stand the Weather are 2 of my favorites. And I love this album. This is a double album, this particular one. I don't think it's 45 RPM. I do believe it's 33. But I listened to all these, and I haven't done that. That's what I love about these threads. You pull out these albums that you haven't pulled out in a while, and you listen to them and say, wow, especially. And I think that was Tommy's record, Vinyl Knot, or geez, I can't remember his channel name, the originator. But I watched Randall Weaver do it, and that's how I got caught up with it, from Randall Weaver. Forgot to show this. I got a little swag from my record store. Music to my ear. Isn't that cool? Got a little bag that I could carry to the next door SD, I guess. Anyways, I just want to say hello and goodbye to my wonderful granddaughters, Madison, Evelyn, London, and Charlotte. Love you guys very much, and I'll see you the next time. Peace.